What's up, and welcome to VC. My name is Vincent.
And I'm Chloe.
So today we have another real estate question from our subscriber here. And shall we read out?
Yeah, so hi Vincent and Chloe. Hello. So we recently stumbled upon your YouTube channel and I really love what both of you do. So it's hard to find people sharing real estate knowledge and experiences. I'm Sharina. So hi Sharina. And I have a small question for you. Hopefully you can help me on this, as I've been unclear on this for about half a year, that's all. A few months ago, I've submitted my loan application and it got rejected. Just for your information, I am self-employed and I roughly earn about 3,000 to 4,000 per month. The housing loan that I applied costs about 500,000. Could you let me know what are the possible reasons for the rejection of my application, as the agent did not even tell me what's wrong with it? Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. So yeah.
Yep. So first of all, thank you Sharina for reaching us, and hopefully our channel did help you out. As we first started this channel before we became a property consultant, we didn't know that how the real estate market works, nor about any mortgage loan. So there weren't exactly a lot of sources online either. So we were hoping to help others, as many people don't understand how the real estate market works too.
You know, imagine your loan gets rejected and you have zero idea why, and no one wants to spend a little bit of time explaining to you why.
Why?
Yeah, that's very frustrating.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but you know, bad apples everywhere. So what can do?
So just to summarize what Sharina said in her short email, basically a few months ago, she got rejected on her loan application when she tried to apply for a roughly 500,000 home. And here she's also self-employed, earning roughly about 3,000 to 4,000 per month. She also mentioned that no one was informing her about the in-depth detail on why her loan application was rejected. That's why she wants to know what are the possible reasons for her loan to be rejected.
Yep, so firstly, let's talk about the job scope or job stability when it comes to a loan application. Actually, the struggle is real. Honestly, bank will always favor job stability, even if you have average annual income as a freelancer, commission earner, or self-employed might surpass the amount you earn as a full-time employee.
So what's the difference here is, as a salary earner, you get a stable income every single month, but for a commission earner, freelancers, or self-employed individuals, your income is not exactly stable every single month. It could be higher this month and lower next month.
Yep, it could be also based on project basis, thus your monthly earnings are inconsistent. So with your income, banks will tabulate your debt service ratio, DSR, where they determine how much you are eligible to loan based on your income and also your debt in hand.
Yeah. So here we're not exactly sure on what debts you have, Sharina. If it's according to what you've mentioned just now, where your salary is about 3,000 to 4,000 monthly, let's say an average of 3,500, okay, and we're looking at 500,000
property.
Yeah, 500,000 property. Maybe 6 months ago was May or June, and the interest rate was probably average 3.2 or 3.3%, and taking a loan tenure of 35 years. Technically, from your income point of view, you are actually eligible for the mortgage loan of a 500,000 home.
Yeah, maybe that might not be the issue, but we are not entirely sure as we don't know your full documents, right?
Yeah, anyways, the usual documents required for a loan application are your 3 to 6 months payslip, and then your EPF statements, your bank statements, and a copy of your IC. Here you can already tell that payslips and EPF statements are often a problem for non-salary earners to provide. So without payslips, the bank will have to look at your bank statements.
Yeah, nevertheless, if you're not a salary earner and you don't contribute into EPF, for example, you have to declare your income to Lembaga Hasil LHDN, the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia, which comes to one of the main reasons many non-salary earners get rejected when applying for a mortgage loan.
Yeah, actually, a lot of self-employed commission earners, freelancers in Malaysia did not declare their earnings to LHDN. So in short, they don't pay for income tax. So you have to have at least 2 years of income tax statements on record to actually help you get your home loan approved.
Yeah, that's because the bank could suspect the legality and the authenticity of the source of a loan applicant's account.
Yeah.
Another problem is when you declare your income tax after the due date set by Lembaga Hasil, the bank might suspect that the applicants declare the income tax just for the loan application purpose and suspect their integrity.
Yep, speaking about the legality and the legitimacy of the business, cash transaction business also becomes one of the reasons it's challenging for both salary and non-salary to actually verify. There are some banks that can verify this, whether it's matching your bank statements, like you bank in the money afterwards, but most of the banks actually don't accept this.
Yeah, in addition, this also comes down to the nature of the business. Like some businesses, such as like karaoke, pubs, nightclubs, and so on, these categories fall under the non-preferred segments in loan application. So there's a few cases where the bankers doesn't even look at the documents anymore because the nature of the business.
Yeah. Plus, talking about self-employed, where you have a business, if your business is less than 2 years in operation, the stability of your business will be questioned by the banks too. So some banks probably just require at least 1 year in operation. So it kind of depends on banks too.
Yeah. Other than that, the main possible reason why your loan could get rejected, whether you're an employee or non-employee, is when you have a bad credit score.
Yep, in Malaysia there's a thing called CCRIS, where whatever loans that you're actually taking will be under the CCRIS report. If you have any credit loans, credit card loans, or housing loans, car loans, make sure to keep those repayments clean.
Yep, in your CCRIS report, you will notice that there's a number of things like 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's say if you didn't pay your car loan for 1 month, like you forget about it, and it will become 1 in that month. You gotta take note here because there is a 2, which means you have missed 2 months payment and it appeared more than 2 times. It's gonna most likely probably make you like you cannot get a loan up.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you can, you won't exactly get the best interest rate out of the bank, which then means that your interest rate is gonna be very, very high because the bank doesn't really trust you on repaying them on time every single month. So they put the bar higher for you lah.
Yeah, now for your records, do note that if you've been through any AKPK, as known as the Agency Counseling and Pengurusan Credit, like the name on it, it's a credit counseling and debt management agency that is wholly owned by Bank Negara. Bank Negara Malaysia is basically provide help to anyone that has a problem managing their own finances, mostly due to credit card debts.
Yeah, but we won't be talking so much about that now today. Our main point is if you're going through AKPK, then it would show on your credit report, and you're not gonna be able to take out a loan.
Yep. If you're also restructured or any reschedule a loan, right, then you cannot apply for a loan anymore. So restructure or reschedule in this case basically means that let's say you look at your housing loan, the monthly repayment is 2,500 and then you find it hard to pay because you recently lost a job or for any reasons, you go to the bank and request them to retabulate your monthly repayment to make it like 1,500 for example. So this is called restructuring.
Yep, in the eyes of the bank, regardless of what reasons you're restructuring your loan, they would assume that you're unable to pay for your initial monthly repayment, which also means that you're financially unstable.
Yeah, in conclusion, if you have been through like AKPK or restructuring or rescheduling, you can't apply for a loan. Let's not even talk about any legal records, court case going on, even blacklisted, that you won't be possible anymore. Plus, in order for your record to be clean, it will take some time because it doesn't make sense for you directly financially okay tomorrow, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's another thing that is kind of a trend right now, not exactly a trend lah, but youngsters have unpaid PT/PTN loans that they forgot that they even have. So for PT/PTN, you could also check for the amount first. Then if it's possible, go settle it and get the settlement letter, then you can already apply for the housing loan. So for PT/PTN, it doesn't really need a long period of time.
Yeah, another debate is like the credit cards. Last time it was like you got many credit card, right? You took, wow, very cool, I got so many credit card. But now if you go shopping, then got people pull you like, hey, apply for credit card lah. Right? As simple as that. So with so many credit cards, actually, so long as you pay on time, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, nevertheless, having too many credit cards could actually be a problem too. That's because credit cards are known as bad debts. So if you have too much bad debts in your record, let's say you also have a car loan and you also have a personal loan, that's gonna affect your credit score.
Yeah, on the other hand, a housing loan is known as like good debt, right? So many bankers actually advise to balance this out. You're gonna have bad debts, but balance out with your good debts too.
A summary of today's video, it all really depends on the bank's appetite their risk appetite. So different banks have different preference. Some banks do love non-employees too, but back to the point, it doesn't mean that you earn 100,000 in this month, then the rest of the month you only earn 1,000, because a mortgage loan is a 25 to 35 years thing.
Yeah, with all that said, do remember to keep your credit score clean, pay your monthly repayment on time, especially with your credit card debts. It could be probably because of an iPhone that you bought with your credit card and then you couldn't afford the loan anymore.
Exactly. So self-employed or business owners, we heard stories of people trying to fake their payslips, which they ended up with an unpaid property, a repayment that they can't afford, so jeopardizing their financial situation and also ruining their credit scores.
Yeah, we hope that this video will help you, Sharina.
So that's it from us today. Thank you for watching. So if you're currently still looking into purchasing an under construction property, you can check out this video right here.
And if you're still new in this property market and not sure how to choose or purchase your first investment property, you can check out this video right here. And we'll see you in the next video.
Ciao!